University X is a renowned institution with a good graduate business school that is continuing to expand. Their graduate business program has a wide international reach, attracting students from all over the globe. Here at home, the biggest issue they have experienced is a struggle to attract domestic students. To better understand the driving force behind this, University X has charged our diverse consulting team with conducting research to help them better segment, target, and position themselves to succeed in the domestic market. The research problems that need to be addressed center around domestic students' considerations when deciding which school to enroll in. After conducting extensive secondary research, it is widely apparent that students differ in both their reasons for pursuing graduate education and the factors that affect their specific choices. To get a deeper understanding of the thought process of the domestic graduate student, we chose to conduct qualitative research in the form of in-depth interviews of those current and prospective students in this area. Within our interview structure was a rank order exercise to help us understand how specific factors stacked up against each other. The X decided on a sample size of 10 interviewees. Since the national average of graduate business students by gender is 60% male to 40% female, the same ratio was applied to the in-depth interview sample. The chief finding of this research was that professional development and the development of skills is the driving force behind domestic students' pursuit of a graduate business degree. This was summarized by one female interviewee who stated, "I really felt unconfident with myself, my abilities, my public speaking, and all that stuff." And that she wants to learn something like public speaking, communication, and negotiation to reflect that she is capable, and that she has something that nobody can take away from her. It was clear that domestic students seek to set themselves apart through the individual skills developed through a graduate business program. The second factor behind the pursuit of higher business education was previous academic experience. Several interviews spoke to their bachelor's degree as not being relevant to business. Specific examples of their biology or engineering background were given in contrast to some of the business requirements for their current jobs or jobs that they sought. Thus, domestic students strive to improve their business acumen to diversify their resume. Several interviewees mentioned that they completed their undergraduate degree at the same school that they are now currently studying. This is an important factor as the familiarity and comfort found in a school that they know is a powerful tool in competing for alumni and stiff competition when trying to pull students away from their former schools. Like the school, feeling familiar with it, knowing the faculty, and potentially expediting degree completion were all cited as important factors in this regard. Beyond undergraduate experience lies previous work experience. This was cited as the third most popular factor in the decision to begin a graduate program. Building off of the fear that their previous degree may hold them back, multiple respondents cited lack of business insight and a need to gain additional business knowledge to succeed in the workforce. One interviewee emphatically noted that he quickly realized there is a lot more that comes with building a successful career than just doing software. The career change process was the fourth most prevalent reason discovered. Interviewees felt a need to pursue a graduate degree to shift their desired career path. According to them, a graduate business degree may be needed to get a promotion or so that they feel their degree is likely to benefit their future career. This stemmed from a stagnant career, an unsatisfying work experience, or the pursuit of a promotion or bump in salary within or outside of their current field. One of our interviewees spoke about the likelihood of engineers being promoted into managerial positions. He was quoted as saying he wants to grow into an engineering management type of role and is hoping the MBA degree can help bring him to that next step. Rounding out the top 5 factors in the pursuit of advanced education was quite simple: personal goals. Interviewees stated personal goals and interests as a driving force behind this move. One respondent noted that they enjoy working with people and leading teams. Another said that she does not like her bachelor's degree and sitting alone in a lab. She prefers networking and is a strong communicator. All interests that were being satisfied by the graduate business experience. Beyond those specific factors, most respondents were driven by a general desire to succeed and to be happy. The feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment is in the back of nearly every prospective student's mind. After addressing the pursuit, Our team at University X needed to uncover the factors that impact choice of school. What we found was that location was a leading factor. Whether driven by comfort, commute, or some other convenience, it was apparent that the overwhelming majority favored a convenient location when making their decision. Education quality was nearly equally important. Interviewees displayed a genuine appreciation for the quality of education received at a particular institution. School reputation, curriculum type, or flexible courses, and tuition and fees rounded out the top 5. After finding the main factors affecting students' school choice, our team dug into the demographic differences of affecting factors by asking interviewees to score the importance of factors. We found that the top 3 factors between different programs and different age groups are totally different. Top 3 factors for students at 20 to 25 years of age are education quality, tuition fee, and curriculum. However, the top 3 factors for students over 25 years old are location, reputation, and education quality. Location even got a 9.2 out of 10. The factors also vary between students in different majors. Master of Science students consider more about tuition, location, and program length, while flexibility, job prospects, and promotions are far more important to MBA students. The team here at University X has developed a set of recommendations based on segmenting, targeting, and positioning, which drove our research questions. The following is the methodology used to arrive at those recommended steps. At the broad end, University X must divide segments based on the motivation to pursue a graduate degree. Once divided, selecting a particular segment to target will become the next step. When targeting a segment of students, a focus on a balance of price, location, and flexibility stood out as an impactful way to recruit for admissions. We will expand upon this in a moment. Ultimately, University X needs to position themselves as an exclusive blend of quality and reputation, specifically when speaking about impacting job prospects and promotions, and flexibility in price. Developing a successful pitch is one thing, delivering it is another story. The team at University X weaved an assessment of the way students consume and view content into our research. What we found was that social media was the clear favorite for research, communication, news, and media viewing, and all other aspects of receiving content. Breaking it down by age, 20 to 25-year-old prospective graduate students preferred Instagram and Snapchat, while those above 25 showed a preference for Facebook and LinkedIn. One thing was clear: content management on school websites and targeted communication and ads are also an important way of reaching prospective attendees. When proactively seeking information, our respondents showed a preference for using the school's official website above all else. The remaining research channels were general browser searches, publisher rankings like Princeton Review, info sessions and webinars, and the GMAT and GRE website. For the purposes of developing a plan to pursue domestic students, University X must focus on their website. 4 particular information sets were identified as holding importance during the research phase. These factors were information on faculty, course offerings and specific details, employment rate post-graduation, and average starting salary. Conveniently located, concise info sets in these areas on the school's website will make University X attractive and convenient. In summary, there are 3 focus areas that will allow University X to improve domestic graduate admissions in their business school: location, cost, and reputation. Since the biggest concern for the overall segment was professional development, the best way to appeal to domestic students is to show them that an average price tuition is vastly outweighed by the quality of education and professional network that you will gain at University X. Coupled with a convenient location, you are getting an unparalleled balance of the top desires for graduate students in the local area. This choice then becomes an easy one for students to make.